Hello everybody and welcome back to Maximus, and today we're going to be going through and playing an example build of Artemis. And I've decided, I saw a recent comment that, oh, this guy is just using the high level weapons to show off infernal arms. How is this a beginner guide? Well, today we're going to show you, I'm taking just the basic Zagreus Sword and I'm on 14 heat. I'm going to take the, let's take the... So, this is going to be a very hard run for me, because the Zagreus Sword is actually my favorite weapon, but it's not the most powerful weapon for sure. And 14 heat is pretty high to play on, so we'll see how this goes. I think I'm going to go for Cruel Thrust here, because we're going to be trying to go heavy into crits here. And there we go. So, I briefly showed... Go ahead and just fish it up here while I'm talking. I briefly showed the heat that I'm playing on, but basically, I've cranked up armored enemies so that they're really, really tough. I'm going to be doing extreme measures of the first 3 bosses. Yes, got it. I'm going to be doing extreme measures of the first 3 bosses, and then I also turned up heightened security to get that final point of heat for the run. And now we're just going to do this. I'm using my standard build, my standard boss killing build. I've taken Infernal Soul because I think it works better with Artemis. I'm still rocking out on the single dash, the Ruthless Reflex, that's what that one is called. And we're going to go... So... Here, really quick build tip for you guys already, because I want to try and make this valuable. I can choose between Chaos, Ares, and Artemis here. I'm going to go for Artemis because I want to make sure that I'm locked into her right away. I do have her keepsake, which is why I'm definitely seeing her boon right away. But it's very important that I actually... Ooh, beams and AoEs. Cool. It's very important that I actually... That hurt. Pick her up early, otherwise there's no guarantee I'm going to see her boons again. So, I'm missing out on a Chaos boon here to grab her, so hopefully she has something good for me to try out. Deadly Flourish, that's pretty good, but doesn't really match what I'm going for. I guess it kind of works. We could do True Shot. True Shot is super good. Deadly Flourish is pretty solid. Do we want to go a Flourish build? We could do a Flourish build, I guess. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Deadly Strike. I'm going to see if I can roll an epic one with just a single roll here. I do not, but I'll pick up Pressure Points. I will always take Pressure Points. Pressure Points is her best level 1 boon. Her best boon you don't have any prereqs for, in my opinion, so I am always happy to hurry up and grab that one. And we'll just go ahead and do this. We probably won't see very much Pressure Points coming out. There was a 105 there. That might have been my thrust. There we go, nice little one there. And it's sort of a passive damage increase, which is why I really like it, and why I rant about it for about, probably around a minute in that how-to guide. Here, we're going to go for money. I don't feel a need for health at this point, and money is always good. It means I can buy health if I decide that I need some a little later on. And here we go, gonna go ahead and just kill some witches. Just gonna go back to the Salem days. These actually, are these called witches? I think they are actually witches. And here we go, a little bit of skull killing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get some death and some bats. I am taking baddies, so I guess I do have some bat. Don't even need to think about what that means, but, you know, we'll pick up the coins and we'll check this shop. Anything good? No Ariadne, so nothing that I need. We're getting a key again, so we got a lot of rerolls here. Ooh, and I'll just go ahead and get some health back, because I took that dumb bomb hit early on. So here, we're going to go for Demeter over Zeus. So what I'm thinking about here is I'm considering the duo boons between Zeus and Demeter. Zeus, I can get the Lightning Rod duo boon if I go down his path, or I can get the increasing the tracking on Demeter's cast if I go down her route, as well as Chill's just a very good, strong ability, so I'll probably grab this, because I've already got a 45% crit chance on my... Go. I've already got a 45% crit chance on the thrust of my attack, so it's not a bad idea for me to add Chill to that, because Chill does a ton of damage. So, ow, darn it, just got one last hit in. One last hit in, just to twist that knife a little bit further. Oh, Sorry, might have to cut that. So here we're going to re-roll this because it's all just rare. Okay, well, we got some more. I think I'm going to go for Frost Flourish. It's not the best fit, but it's a good fit. And here we're going to go get a... Hopefully, we're going to pick up an even rarer Demeter Boon. These are, of course, rooms you get access to as you go along on higher heat. And you gotta be very careful. Oh, that's bad! That's bad! That's bad! Oh, this is a bad one. This is a bad room. Very, 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 very bad room. Just do some of this. Sorry, that is a Gravity Well Quick Skull, and he was armored, so I couldn't stun him up until now, and then we can go ahead and kill him there. That was one of the hardest enemies I've seen in these rooms. And I was initially imagining he was going to be... And no, darn it. Crap. Well, that's just me looking like a fool. Darn it. Well, in this case, let's go see Charon's shop here. And let's see what Charon has for me. So he's got a... I'm going to go for Hermes here. Hermes is just the far better option. Quick reload is solid, but we're going to re-roll this, see if we can get something a little bit rarer. Ooh. I do like this. I'll take this. So I got 45% increased move speed now because I got the 15% from my sword as well. And this is going to help me stay alive, especially in this very aggressive elite combat that I'm finding myself in quite a lot. I am very surprised I haven't been hit more, actually. Oh, I got hit by the beam there, though, quite a lot. That is okay. We'll get a little bit of life, and gonna go for the money. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, as they say. And this biscuit is cold hard cash, so it's always a little bit worth it for that extra little bit of risk. Go for some of this. Nope, dodge. No, I didn't get the dodge, and I pushed the button, and she just didn't. I was committed to the attack already, and she didn't let me have it. There we go. So with that, that 116 is going to make it so that the final shop that we go to is actually going to be worth our time. And we'll go ahead and get Darkness here for the little bit of extra health. I think is going to be more helpful. The, oh good. I got to upgrade my cast, actually, so that I can deal with these ranged guys a little bit more effectively. Oh, and I'm just fooling around with these traps going on here. There we go. Yeah, if I upgrade my cast, it'll help out a lot because then I can deal with... Wow. I'm getting my butt kicked. This is some good good high-level play over here. I might actually have to focus since I'm on such a high heat level. I'm gonna go for a heart here, probably. I'm just gonna look and see if there's any gold, because this is apparently gonna be a pretty tough run, and I need to be able to survive. So yeah, I'm gonna probably look for a cast pretty quick here, just because I need the ability to deal with ranged foes a little bit more effectively. Because closing the gap... Ah, darn it. Darn skulls. Closing the gap is just... It's risky. It's easier because I'm fast, but it's still something that's just difficult to do. I probably should have grabbed the Frost Strike. It's also that I don't have very much damage yet, so I gotta attack enemies a lot to have too much effect on them. But overall, there we go, that's okay. So we're a little bit tougher now. Gotta get that fishing in. Okay, what do you got for me? Come on, show me what you got. Show me that gleam in your eye. No, not yet. Come on, show me that little sparkle. That little thing that drew us together in the first place. Where is that? It's been gone for years. There we go. I didn't have to keep on monologuing there. I'm really glad. And I think, yeah, this has to be the last room before the boss. Athena. Athena is worth picking up. Elite Divine Dash? I'll take that over a Divine Strike. Yeah, I mean, I really like Divine Strike, but it's Divine Dash. You gotta take Divine Dash when it is offered. Hey there, Tis. How you doing? Zagreus! Zagreus! Oh, Tis. You never change. But you did get Zagreus, I guess, eventually. And we'll see how this does here. I'm kind of punished a little bit going into this because my hammer, I don't have any... the way that crit works, if you haven't seen my video, which you should absolutely see my video, and I will link up here just to distract you from the fight. Maybe I'll put it at the end of this fight. the way the crit works is it triples all damage that you have on set attacks. So the more damage increases you have on whatever ability with critical that you have is going to make critical more and more valuable. I should really be deflecting these. There we go. So, nope, not interested. There we go. And we'll just put that link up over here. Yeah, that's right. That's the right side. So, because I have the Cruel Thrust, which gives me a 40% crit chance on my thrust attack on the third attack of the basic Stygian Sword, I really want a basic attack increase for that. So I'm going to cut here really quick. Okay, there we go. I took Demeter here because she does a lot of base damage. Don't need to sell anything there. I really like that, but it's not going to happen. She does a lot of base damage, so having her on my Cruel Thrust, which with the pressure points has a 44% chance to crit, is going to really increase the damage of that, as well as, because I'm so fast, being able to slow down enemies is going to be especially valuable. And it gets us closer towards triggering privilege stats a lot easier. And, oh, this guy could be very, very scary if I don't get my deflects off very well. And we'll just do some of this, and some of this. Get him toasting up a little bit, and that should be... Oh, not quite the end of him. Okay. What has he got? Oh, he's one of the healers. Okay, so... hopefully not too many dudes spawn here, because if... Where are you? There you are. Come on, trying to get away from me. Why are you running? Why are you running? You came out to fight me, buddy. I'm just responding. I'm just here for the fight. You volunteered, bruh. I mean, I guess I kind of volunteered too. But, you know, the teenage angst. That immortal teenage angst. Oh, being an immortal teenager would be the worst. I guess you kind of get used to it. Maybe? I don't know. Someone who's been an immortal teenager, leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel about it. Because, you know, I imagine it'd be pretty miserable, but it depends. Because for me at least, what made being a teenager really suck was just not being able to do anything. And I feel like if you were an immortal, you'd eventually learn enough and have enough experience to be able to actually do stuff. And we're definitely going for my good bud Hermes here, who is currently influencing my mouth to make me speak so rapidly. And hopefully with something that is actually worth listening to. As we go through this looks like a pretty easy room. There's a lot of, oh well, and then this elite jerk over here just decided to spawn. I'll just drop some of this and get some good damage reduction on him. Throw out another cast. I really could use a cast increase. Maybe I'll end up going towards more of a cast style Artemis build here, since I've already got the pressure points. And there we go. Oh, get out of the fire, please, because the fire really hurts with heightened security on. What do you got for me, bud? That's right, I'm already up to 50% speed. I don't need hyper sprint at this point. I would like rush delivery, actually. Let's see if we can get a higher rarity rush delivery. That would be awesome. Ooh, greatest reflex, though. I think I'll take greatest reflex. I don't like quick recovery. I just don't think it's good. But I will be happy to take a greatest reflex because it's probably his most consistently awesome boon. And just get a little bit of heals here, why not? The game must have seen my performance there in Tartarus and just been like, psh, get out of here. We'll just give you some health fountains. Just let him out. Let him out. It's not a big deal. And we'll do some of this. Oh. Alright, I gotta remember that I got multiple dashes now. That's nice. That's actually perfect timing for this, so that I have... Oh, there we go. I've got enough dashes to just bounce so many of these back that it's quite the nice little bits of help. And we'll just do some of that. There we go. I'm still getting punished here. The Witch's Room is probably one of the harder rooms to fight through with the sword. And of course they're elites, so they're superpowered as well. What do you got for me, Demeter? Ravenous Will? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I kind of need something to fill out my base abilities, though. So let's see if we can get... Crystal Beam is okay. Nourish Soul is okay. I'll probably take Nourish Soul out of this, because I'm taking a lot of hits, and it'll just help me stay topped up. It does increase the health regen you get from your various... ooh, yes, definitely Chaos, thank you. It does increase your health regen from the various... Well, you see I got +4 health there, so my Chthonic Vitality is going to heal me more as we go through this as well, which I find very good. I only have one more reroll. I only have one more reroll. I might pump up my cast here, I think. Yeah, we'll pump up the cast, the attack, I should say, and we'll just be careful not to cast. I will go ahead and pick up another reroll, because that's what I want. That'll help it so that we're really just getting the prime. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. These guys are firing really quickly. There we go. I wonder why they were firing so quickly. They don't normally have that that level of aggression. Maybe it's just because there was 3 of them standing right next to each other that looked like they were firing especially quickly. But who really knows in this situation? Because I sure don't. And if the expert, I would air quote, but I'm holding a controller. If he doesn't know, no one knows. There's no chance. No chance! Okay. Wow, we're already at the end of Asphodel? I think that's where we are. Because the Power Palm money... Yeah, wow, we're already at the Hydra. Holy crap. I'm not finding a ton of boons this run. I need Poseidon at this point. More money. I don't want anything there too badly. Floodshot's okay. Man, none of these are amazing. Let's go ahead and we're gonna grab Poseidon's Aid. The Floodshot's okay, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for at this point. We'll go ahead and level up our Frost Flourish, just for a little bit more damage, because, yeah, I've got a pretty... This is some interesting... Hang on, I'm just going to move something here. This is an interesting build so far. It's kind of one of those starved builds that I find the game just throws at me every now and then, where there's not that many upgrades actually coming my way. Which, I mean, is fine. I can probably... Well, I'm pretty confident I can get past the Hydra, at least, without too much issue. Why am I cursed? Oh, right. I can't cast. Gotta remember that for this. But, fortunately, he is the beam Hydra. So, I can go ahead and I can just dash through his attacks. There we go. And that will make it so that he takes a lot of damage, because Deflect has a nice little damage increasing effect. There we go. And those also pass through enemies, so it actually hits all of these heads, which is very nice. There we go. Okay. And do some of this, a little bit of that. So right now, Greatest Reflex is really what's keeping me in this run. The ability to just dash back and forth with Athena's Deflect is just so good. So flippin' good. How good, right? YouTube. So many good channels to watch. And somehow you guys have ended up on mine. Thanks a lot for that. Really appreciate you coming out and watching this extra content where I just, you know, play the game that I enjoy and, you know, try and teach you guys a little bit at the same time. Hopefully it's both enjoyable and informative. So far, it's pretty much just, hey, take pressure points. Hey, take Grace Reflex. Hey, take Athena's Dash. And I think that's things that people who have seen my channel should know to do already. There we go. And yeah, there we go. A little bit of going with some dashes, just making sure that I'm not getting overwhelmed with range attacks too bad. We do have Poseidon's Call almost at max. We'll probably use some of that in a little bit. I might use that to actually bully the Hydra in the last stage here. I don't quite have it, so I think we'll probably punch you up a little bit. Punch you up. Punch you up. There we go. Yep. Punch. Come on, give it to me. Fine. We'll just bully him to death with it. That's all we need. Maybe so that boon that I bought is actually kind of worth it. So right now I'm tied into Poseidon, I'm tied into Demeter, I'm tied into Athena, and I'm tied into Artemis. So that's okay. It's not the best combination of gods that I want. Whoop. It's not the best combination of gods that I would want, but I've decided to take a Poseidon keepsake here. Well, I'm real poor. Decided to take the Poseidon keepsake here because what I can do is I can either get his Riptide ability, make my call a little bit better, or ideally I can also pick up a Razor Shoals boon, which will help out with finishing privileged status. And if I pick up, we're definitely going to go get our second hammer here. If I do manage to find a cast boon from Artemis, I would really like his duo boon, his duo boon with her, because it is super good. It basically spawns an additional projectile every time that you cast, which is phenomenal. Especially with Artemis, because you can crit on it. Where's the... Oh, there you are. You can crit on it. Ow, man. Goddamn elite shielders. Oh, and I can't cast. And this is gonna be difficult unless I just beat you into a wall. Because I can do that. Poseidon. I love Poseidon. Another couple of you guys. Oh, jeez. And they're both super elites. There we go. And we'll just bully you against the wall for a little bit here. And hopefully this is the last guy in this room. There we go. Okay. What do you got for me, Daedalus Hammer? Better dash strike. Better armor killing. So, or Shadow Slash. I really like Shadow Slash. I really, really like Shadow Slash. It's so good. I might have to go for Breaching Slash here, though. Just because armored enemies are pretty tough here. No, I'm going for Shadow Slash. Screw it. I'm going for Shadow Slash. I backstab enough that it's worth it. We're gonna go get Nectar here, just gonna randomly level up on my abilities. Hopefully we'll get... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Flame Chariots with the sword is pretty much the worst case scenario. And I really don't want to lose a whole ton of health. Okay, yeah, you guys are fine. I don't care about you. I care about those guys, though. I'm really glad that they made it so that these shielder guys, they can't protect other shielder guys, because that would be kind of ridiculous otherwise. Oh, good, level up Divine Dash, why don't you? That's real helpful. We are absolutely going to go get a duo boon here over the Erebus room back there. I don't think it's worth it to get a level 2 power palm over 2 boons when I desperately need boons. Support fire and clean kill, both these are pretty good, but I don't need either of them right now. Deadly strike? I do have a damage. I think this is okay. I'm gonna take Deadly Strike. So that means that on my thrust, I now have a 60% chance, 60, 50, 65 or so % chance. Yep, I know. Don't worry, Poseidon. I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. You're not being left out in the cold or anything. I just need a little bit of time. I gotta just explore my options, you know? Like, life is long. Oh, no, darn it. Life is long. Like, we gotta explore and grow as people, right? Oh, don't do that. And we'll do some of this, and some of this, and some of that. There you are. Nope. No thanks. And, okay, there we go. So you'll notice, if you guys have not been playing on the heat difficulties, that these spawners, I'm trying to stay away from the pink ones, because they all explode and they will do damage to you, which is very annoying and very unfortunate because, of course, you gotta pay attention to actually kill the real soul, otherwise you're gonna end up with just having them respawn, which sucks. And I don't hang 10, I don't hang nothing, I'm a nerd. Don't send waves at me, I don't like the water. As can be seen in my soon-to-come-out Subnautica series. We just gotta get those plugs in. Plug in all the time. I'm sure you guys don't mind, right? Sure you guys don't mind. Come on, die already. There we go. Poseidon, my bruh. That's all good, man, I know. And you got nothing for me. I guess I could take Floodshot here and hope for the Demeter and Artemis duo boons to pop up. That could be pretty good. I'm gonna take Ocean's Bounty though, because it's a little bit more reliable. And I think this is the Asterius fight, which should be a lot of fun. Yes! Yes!
I am always prepared to fight whoever.
And today that is me. Today I am the one who dares to fight you. And it is going to be pretty... I think this should be an easier fight with Asterius since I have so much additional movement speed. He can be tough if you've got like the spear or the bow, because once he starts spinning, he's really quick. So I can get behind him here and do some bonus damage. Yeah, there we go. My movement speed is fast enough that he can't get towards me. Like, look at this. I can just... Oh, well. I was about to say I can just run around him, but then I got stuck on the brazier over there. And the brazier's like, nah, Brock, what do you can't get cocky over here? You can't get cocky. This is a roguelike, buddy. Every fight's hard. No matter how good you are or how many hours you have in the game. gotta always be on your toes. You don't know when the geometry is gonna try and kill you, you know? There you go, and he's gonna start firing up the triple shot now. And yep, you be all scary over there. Yeah, there we go. So now that I've got a attack on my basic attack, and darn it, and it is the crit strike, it should be a little bit easier going forward. I don't have as much damage on my basic attack as I would like to properly take advantage of critical. There we go. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. What did you have for me? I forget. What reward did I just fight you for? Oh, Athena. Yeah, I like Athena. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Phalanx Shot's pretty good. Blinding Flash is okay. I might go for Blinding Flash here. I do like Phalanx Shot, though. I think I'm gonna go for the Blinding Flash because I'm dashing through enemies pretty quick, and that will apply Blinding Flash, which means I'll be able to get that bonus damage. So that's more important to me than Phalanx Shot. I know it's a lower rarity, but in terms of build quality, that's really what I'm going for is... Oh, okay. I mean, it's a little late, but okay. Ooh, yes, I will fish. What lies in the river... What is the river up here called? I don't remember, but show me that gleam. Where's that gleam? That spark. That's something that drew me to you beforehand. You know, when we were both young, both fooling around, exploring our options, and just enjoying ourselves, and... Oh, it's a clam. It's a clam, huh? Funny how that works out. Definitely one for Artemis here. I've only actually found the two Artemis boons, so hopefully we get something solid here. We do have pressure points, so we should have access to all of her level 2 boons. But getting something else, what do I want from Artemis here? It would be good to get... what do I want from Artemis? It would be good to get True Shot. I would like to pick up True Shot at this point. I think we're in a good spot to take advantage of True Shot, which is kind of why I've been holding off on picking up Poseidon's, both Poseidon's and Athena's cast boons, because I want to pick up True Shot and take advantage of that instead. I like it more. I think it's going to help us with our precision ranged killing that we need, where Poseidon's cast is more of an AoE kind of disruptor ability. The Artemis, I'm just going to do this so I don't take any more damage here. Artemis's ability is more about killing, which is, you know, it's good in some cases. In this case, where I've got a fair amount of defense in deflect and the like. There we go, I killed that one. Darn it. And the ability to apply a couple of different debuffs, I think that's what I would like the most. Well, a rare one is okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't care about Hydebreaker. I'll definitely take True Shot here. I think it's about time that we filled our cast slot here. And from here, we're gonna go get some more life, because I'm dying a lot more than I would like to be. So getting a little bit more, for me, Darkness gives me 5 extra life every time I pick it up. And that's just because as you go through, the house contractor gives you the option to buy upgrades to your farming material, so that when you get them, you get little bonuses. So with the gemstones, you get 20, oh, that's an armored guy. You get 20 gold every time you pick up a gemstone. With the Darkness, you get an additional 5 health. With the Nectar, you get a random boon leveled up, which I quite like. And then with the, that's actually it. That's all. That's the 3 ones that you're gonna find. I'm just gonna do this so I can clear these out a little bit easier here. There we go. And yeah, man, I am still having a hard time here. This is probably because I took Deadly Strike on my basic attack instead of something like a deflect or a knockback. Because again, I'm very reliant on doing that critical. And ooh, another Artemis boon. Yeah, sure, I'll sink deeper down into this. I love Artemis. Not having, I mentioned this in the guide, which again you should watch. Giving up an ability like knockback or deflect in order to get critical is hard to do. And it's why I don't think the, just fire out these. It's why I don't think the Deadly Strike and Deadly Flourish are actually super great. because they really mean that you're just relying on your basic abilities. You can't rely on deflect, you can't rely on weak to reduce any incoming damage. It's just you gotta get in there, you gotta do damage, you gotta not get hit. So there's Mirage Shot, perfect, right as soon as I picked it up. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So we've got a 14%, just checking here, nothing there I really want. We have a 14% chance to crit on our cast now from the pressure points, which I think is still, oh, it is level 2. Okay, so we got 15%, nice. And that we're gonna go shop here. That in combination with our Mirage Shot means that our cast should do, like, look at that. That's pretty intimidating coming at you, I think. What do you got for me? I think this is only the second time I've seen this, so I'm gonna pick this up just for fun. Just for fun. No strategy behind it or anything silly that way. Just I haven't seen that. I must have. I think I got a couple boons from Sign. I think that's how you unlock. Is you need like Ocean's Bounty plus something else. Well, that's right. They did in fact fail, and so will you. And we're just gonna dash around here. Dash around here. And try to get our near miss triggered a few times so we get some more damage. Oh yeah, I should probably use my Chthonic Companion as well since I'm having a hard time. There we go. Oh, got hit there. Crack it right there. Well, they're pretty close to one another. There we go. Of course I need help, the guy who's fighting with a partner says. Oh, that's bad. That was really bad. Okay, I might actually focus here. And dash around, dash around, dash around, and get my cast back, get some near miss up, fire those out. That's a nice little bit of damage. Yeah. You're still big and scary, Asterius. I know, buddy. And you're gonna do your spin again. And all of my Bloodstone are locked in you, so I don't have any cast to do. I'm just gonna jump around a little bit. Maybe bully Theseus up. There we go. Ah, and he got a cheap projectile hit on me. And he's gonna spin again. I'm just gonna do that. Have fun with that. 1, 2, 3. Get out of there. Okay, so he is looking a little bit worse for wear now. That's good. And there we go. So I really want to be backstabbing. You can see every now and then I'll get like a 431 popping up from behind him. That's because of my Shadow Strike and also because I have the Athena Deflect. There we go. That should be the end of him. Right here. There we go. Wonderful. And the rest of this fight is pretty easy. There we go. As I just gotta not get run over by him like I just did twice. So yeah, super easy. And there we go. I don't quite have privileged status on him because I can't hit. Darn it! Oh, he got that last one on me. Stupid. I hate that. I hate the fact that he can just run you over. I mean, it's very Chariot-like. It makes sense, but it's so annoying because it's very hard to judge when you're in front of him or not. And we're just gonna bully him. Hey, uncle. Hey, uncle. Oh wow. Wow, he's quick. Okay. Hey there, uncle. Bump, bump. And one more? Nope. Alright, well, we'll just get you out of the dang chariot then. There we go. Okay. So now it's just regular old Theseus, and I should be able to beat him without too much issue. I'm just going to stand back here to bait the god attack a little bit further away so I have more time to punish him as this is going on here. There we go. Oh, nope. Oh wow, he chased me and he got me. Nope. And we'll just get some sweet backstabs in there. Nope, not interested, Theseus. You are done, my friend. You are cut off. You've had too much to drink, bruh. Too much to drink, bruh. And I just barely squeaked out of that one. So 14 heat with a basic sword. And I'm still doing pretty good. I'm still doing pretty good. And what do we have up here? I believe it's the gate to Elysium. Or not Elysium, we just came from the gate to Elysium. I guess it technically is, but whatever you want to call it. Okay, cut. Okay, so this pick took me a moment to decide about just because I've taken the Immortal Acorn because it's just really good. It's really, really good. It's basically made just for fighting the final boss. And I was thinking between it and the Mermaid Embracer because I don't have any way to reduce incoming damage right now, and the Mermaid Embracer would help a lot with that, but I think that the risk of the additional damage from behind is too great on the sword. It's better on the spear, or of course it's better on the spear being Theseus's, or not Theseus, Achilles, man, that took me way too long to think of. Being Achilles' weapon of choice. Here we are going to go for... Yeah, we're going to go for Athena here. And I don't think it's as good as the sword, especially in this really quick mobile build that I find myself in, just because I don't know what direction I'm facing a lot of the time, which makes it kind of difficult to rely on. There we go. My cast isn't as good as I would really like it to be at this point. Maybe we can... no, there's not really any other upgrades I can think of to get here. I could maybe get the duo boon between Athena and Artemis, or I could get the legendary from Artemis. I'd be okay with that too. I think we're out. Yeah, we don't have the required boons for Athena's legendary because I don't have the... what is that one called? And surprisingly, my encyclopedic knowledge is difficult to draw on when I'm in an elite combat, or a regular combat, I suppose. There we go. And we'll just kill this guy really quick. Which one is that? It's not Blinding Flash, it's, oh. I didn't mean to drink that, but sure, I'll drink that. I was thirsty, I guess. What can I say? I'm thirsty. This thirsty boy, what am I gonna do? There we go. You know, you just gotta take care of yourself sometimes, even when you don't need it. Nope, we're just gonna use this, and because I already have a ton of charges of this, so we're gonna go ahead and just get a little bit of a leg up in this fight, because she's not too... I don't find the Chthonic Companions... Nope, okay. To be super duper useful, but they can help a lot in these harder elite fights, which is always very nice. Crap. Give me that. And do that. And see, now he's throwing out all this poison, so I just gotta jump in there and kill him. And I'm just gonna accept the damage and have to deal with it, unfortunately. And there we go. And we'll just bully him with Poseidon, finish him off, and bully him with Poseidon, finish him off. Oh. And shoot that again. Oh, fire at the correct direction would probably be a little bit more helpful. And there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Deathless Stand. Sure footing. Sure footing. Maybe I'll pick sure footing. I never take sure footing. But in this case, I might need it. I think I'm gonna take this. I'm taking this purely for the final boss and the poison a little bit. Or I could get Deathless Stand and just get more. I think that the... Yeah, I'm gonna go with Deathless Stand. Screw you, sure footing. I'll go ahead and just continue never picking you. Oh. Yeah, okay, sure. I don't care that much. Yeah, thanks but no thanks is the achievement. It's exactly what it is. Correct. Definitely going for my third guy here. Hyper Sprint, I don't need. Flurry Cast is okay. Quick Recovery. Hyper Sprint is going to actually make them so fast it's really hard to control myself. I think that my play here is Quick Recovery, unfortunately. Which is okay. It'll extend my life a little bit, which is fine. I'm going to save my money. I always save my money to get the biggest upgrades until I'm ready to leave. And we always pick the boons first here. And that's just because, unless there's an Elite Centaur Heart room, if there's an Elite Centaur Heart room, we go for that one first. And the reason being that means that we get to restore more life. I don't need anything there. If we've come across the fountain here and we're done, then that means that we've already got the increased life, which means we should be at full high life by the time... Sorry, just looking around there. By the time that we reach the fountain chamber, which is more important, I would say. Just finish that guy off. Oh, I didn't finish him off. There we go. More important than the other options you can do. It's basically a way of getting higher overall total life and higher available... Dang it. I'll just fire up some of this. I really hate these guys. I mean, I don't actually dislike them that much. I don't think they're that bad. Give me that. Just do some of this. Get them out of the poison there a little bit. In the small rooms, they get tough, though. In the small rooms without knockback, they get tough. And see, right here, we got the fountain. So, give me the legendary... Oh, support fire or hunter instinct. Neither of these really fit. Well, I mean, I'll take the hunter instinct. I've never really... I do have a lot of crits, so this means that Poseidon should be available really often. But... it's not amazing. Ooh, and I got another fishing point. Look into my eyes. I see you. I see the real you. We have something special. Come on up. Come and join me. Learn the lesson. Take that final leap. Take that final leap up into the... I'm an idiot. Okay. No, you're not leaping up into the sun. You're just gonna live alone and free and in the weird blue, red, purple, I guess that would be purple, yeah. Waters of the river of life and death at the same time. Just kind of get through all this. Okay. Really glad I took the Death Defiance, actually. I'm probably going to lose one in the final boss fight, and it always really sucks, especially when you're on high heat like this. I get me at middle heat, I guess. There's people who play on way higher heat than me. Really sucks to die against the final boss, because it's just like, oh, well, okay, let me just fight through this really hard situation again for one reward at the end, because, of course, you don't get any of your Titan blood or anything again at the end of that. Let's throw out some of that. There we go. The nice thing is, if you do deflect these guys' poison back to them, it does a ton of damage. It does so much damage. And, ooh, yes. I love the tiny vermin. I feel like this was them not having models, because this game was super big into using early access and stuff. I feel like this boss is entirely them not having the assets to create additional models, and being like, we need an elite combat. Well, it would be really funny to just have one of our small guys be like a super boss. Do we want to have a super boss? Yeah, let's have a super boss. Which, I don't know, I appreciate. I mean, Supergiant is just an amazing developer all around. Which I would love to write about at some point and maybe make a video about, but for now, I'm just going to enjoy the game. And hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it as well. Oh, and you can, if you've been watching me for a little while now, you probably have noticed, darn it, dang it, there we go. You've probably noticed that I move around a lot. I'm very rarely recording in the same spot for very long. So this is actually my new recording studio. I am finally not, there we go. Darn it, this is bad, give me that, okay. I'm finally not actually moving around for a little bit, so, oh, this puddle of acid just looks so tasty. I'm gonna have to go on in there and really just dip my toes in it, test my acid proofness. You know, everybody needs a good old reset. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta find yourself a barrel of acid and convince everyone that, you know, you don't owe them anything anymore. They drove you to the edge. There we go. I also do really like Poseidon's Call, obviously. It's very good. In this case, ooh, pressure points up to 7%, or True Shot. I'm gonna increase True Shot's damage because I do have a duo boon in it, and it's just not doing enough damage to really carry the build enough. And we also have a chance. Give me that legendary. Definitely Hunter's Mark. 100% Hunter's Mark. This will help us get through these next couple of rooms pretty easy. I could go fight the boss. Okay, what upgrades do we have waiting here? We got more palms, which I actually don't have a ton in. And we got another heart. So that was an elite combat, which is why I'm going into these next fights, because I have Chthonic Vitality, I'm gonna recover health, probably, as I go through this. I should recover more health than what I take. So I should come out of this with more life than before, as well as the additional upgrades. Which is why I take the Chthonic Vitality over the, what is it, Dark Vitality or whatever it is. I really liked the Dark Vitality for a while there, because it just, well, let's just, hang on, sorry, I don't want to, these guys can hit me pretty easily, and I don't want to have to, there we go. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Nah, yeah, let's go for the Eye of the Lamia here. I should have enough money at the end of this to get another upgrade, and then I'll probably go fight the boss. There we go. There we go, and some of this. I was saying something that was super important, I'm sure, and it is gone. Just like every thought. Ephemeral, temporary. Something that only comes around once in a while. And I'm sure I'll remember in like 15 minutes after I stop recording. I'm like, oh, darn it, that would have been so good to talk about with the guys. But yeah, such is life. C'est la vie, as they say in Pays. I actually have no idea if they say that, and that was Canadian French, which probably would end up making them very angry. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. There we go. Not that I actually speak French. Everyone, so I travel around a lot, and everyone seems to like expect the Canadians to speak French. Very few of us speak French. Like, yeah, it's our dual language and whatever, but it's pretty much just as far as I know. I mean, maybe I'm just an uncultured, an uncouth lad of a few years here, but most of us just speak English. I mean, it's the East Coast speaks some, or the East Coast is where it's all spoken in, like Quebec and Ontario a little bit. I think Ontario a little bit. Maybe we'll go get the heart. I think I'll go get this heart. Might as well. I think I'll come out of this with more health than I go into it with. And it'll let me get a better power palm as well. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, leveling up the cast was definitely a good choice because it basically doubled my base damage on it, which is very helpful. You just gotta try and keep these two snake thingamahoozits separate. There we go. That should be enough for him. Just because when you're standing next to two of the snake things, it's really hard to keep them both hit. And as soon as they're not hit, they're going to do this beam attack, which you can't dodge, you can't do anything against, you gotta just kind of wait it out. So, I don't know, it's always good to try and separate them behind the pillar. There we go. And we've got enough for that first power palm now, and we also are going to get a centaur heart at the end of this. And there we go, doing some sweet swings, and there we go. And we are at a higher health than when we started this, so basically this is a healing chamber. This is the the God of War's healing chamber is what this is. And we'll just get you into that trap over there. Nice. That was totally intentional, by the way. Absolutely. Is there anybody? Oh, there you are. Let's just stand. Oh, there's a poison vent. There's a poison vent. Both poison vents. Okay. There we go. And we'll just do some of this. Okay. I'm trying really hard not to get hit by... Dang it. Trying really hard not to get hit by these traps, because they'll do, like... Oh, you prick. They'll do a lot of damage to me because of the heat that I'm playing on. So it's very important that I not get hit by the saw blades. Like, more important than getting hit by the enemies here. There we go. And I'll just bully you to death now. There we go. And I got a sweet deflect, and that's it. So we're actually about even. We're about even. I think we lost 15 health in total, but we can get better upgrades overall now. And with that, we are going to grab our power palm here. I'm gonna get the pressure points. I like pressure points more. And then we're definitely getting the health. Okay, so here comes the point of the video where I throw up a big spoiler warning. Because if you have not reached the final boss yet, I remember when I first met him, it was a huge, like, oh man, now I'm screwed kind of thing. So I don't want to spoil that for any of you. So I'm going to go through this door and it's going to be spoilers. So, thanks for watching if you've watched up until now. And go fight the boss and come back. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do that. Okay, going through the door in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. I think this should be an okay fight. The enemies that, here comes the spoiler name, the enemies that Hades spawns are going to be really tough because they're going to be armored elites with 2 abilities. But he himself is still the same. I haven't fought the extreme measures version of him here. Hi there. Hello, officer. I haven't done anything, I promise. I'm just a crappy YouTuber. I'm not even that funny. Please, have mercy. I don't even know if that was picked up on the microphone. I only just sound absorbed this room, so there we go. I have no idea its capability. I'm just taking some really dumb hits here to actually absorb outside noise. But I could hear it, so you guys probably could too. Maybe I'll just add my own sound effect there if it's silent. I'm sure that would be just exactly what you guys want to hear. It's like, oh, the cops. Someone's getting swatted. Okay. So these guys aren't that bad, actually. But you'll notice that when they do hit me, they do take a charge of the acorn, which is very annoying because they don't do as much damage as the boss, but they still actually activate. No, don't want. They still actually activate the acorn, so it's a way for him to basically grind through the acorn without needing to do it himself, which is very annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and bully these guys. Bully, get bullied. Yeah, I'm the biggest bully. Yeah. And I'm also getting some nice crits off of the Hunter's Mark. Nice. Hey there, Pops. Hey, Daddy. There we go. We'll just fire some of these bad boys. And come on up and let him stab me in the face. Okay. What do you got now, Dad? Dad, I've seen all your tricks many a time. Here comes the grappa! La-dee-da-dee-dee. And we'll do some of this. Getting lots of crits up. I'm not seeing it increase my god gauge that much. I'm paying a little bit more attention to it now, which is why I'm getting hit. And there we go. It's not anymore. We already resolved the plot, Dad. We already resolved the plot. It's not for my own good anymore. We're just messing around. It's father-son time. It's father-son time, Dad. I just want to be near you. I love you. And there we go. Jump on this. You know, you may think fishing is the best all-time thing with your dad, but I don't know. Battling to the death. That's gotta be up there, right? Especially if you're an immortal. Definitely, probably not up there if you're not. But you know, any of you immortals in the chat, let me know what your favorite in the chat. Let me know what your favorite activity to do with your dad is. I feel like with me, yeah, maybe dueling to the death if I was immortal with my dad, and we're both immortal, would be fun. You know, a nice little test of skill and strength. Just like this, I have bested you, Father. I wonder if that makes me a bad son. Probably. And just like that, we have cleared on 14 heats. Nice. Yeah, that was not bad. Fountain Finder Award. I guess I didn't find one of them. So this was both to display how to use Artemis. Part of this was... So using Artemis here, you saw that I had a little bit of difficulty at the end of Tartarus and then going through Asphodel, and that was because, as I said, I think in Elysium, it's really hard to play through this game without deflect or knockback or anything and just have the additional damage. I also wasn't stacking a lot of chill on anybody either, so I wasn't slowing down enemies very much. So it made it so that I was really reliant on just my own skill and basic abilities. You know, humble brag and whatnot. And overall, as I got going though, and the build came together, we hit a very high damage point here. I'm just going to bring it up here. So we got 37% from the attack. I'm just going to go through the critical calculation really quick. 37% from my basic attack, not that much. Got another 35 from Allied Strike, so we're at 72. And then when striking from the back, we're at 272. And then when we're on our stab, we're at 472. And then what else we got here? I think that's about it. Oh, and then we got Blinding Flash as well, so we're at 533, and then the natural backstab bonus brings us up to 583, and then if I also got privileged status up, that's 623% damage, plus the base damage, so 723% damage, times 3, so 2169 damage. Dang, that was not bad, if I'm right. 2169 damage on crits. With the basic sword slash doing 25, so yeah, it was around the 500 or 600 mark that we were seeing there. So at the end, tons of damage. That was a pretty easy clear of the final boss. Like wow, I actually barely took any damage. I think I was at 170 or so walking in here, 180 or something like that. So it can be done. She's very good, but she's more high skill. You'll notice that I've grabbed pressure points right away because, again, that just means you're not tied into one of her attacks right away. And it just fits on everything. So if you guys want to see more about Artemis, check out my other video. And, of course, thank you so much for watching. And remember, there is no escape.